Hello. It has been about 2 weeks since my last blog, and I wanted to provide some updates on where we are with this company idea that I have, and again, starting to follow that YC Startup School program where I am in that process. I will be completely honest that the summer has gotten away from me a bit, and with my husband being off from school, it gave us some really good quality family time. So what I hope to accomplish did take a little bit longer than I intended. So where am I? What have I done so far? I have spoken to a few more people about my idea from an end user perspective, and I've got some great feedback, things that give me confidence that I am going in the right direction. I also, through a mutual friend, connected with an individual who also knows the startup world just as much as I do, and I gave him the whole spiel and what I'm looking to accomplish, and again, his experience also with the problem that I'm looking to solve. He could understand the value and almost was like, why doesn't this exist already? Which I think is another sign that I'm on the right track. Where I haven't gotten, and this is a bit of the summer slump, but also just because I am very particular about how I want things to look. And I know in YC it's like, just launch, just launch, just launch. It doesn't need to be beautiful. I am a perfectionist, but also on top of that, it's not necessarily about perfection as much as I'm looking for something that can actually work, and I can build on it. So where am I? Sorry. I'm looking for a theme through Theme Forest to create my MVP. I have secured a domain. I have a hosting. I actually went with AWS at first, and I found that to be very confusing. I love solving things. Sometimes I get sucked into this wormhole of like how things work. So I actually switched from AWS over to a different hosting, which I can put into the links at the bottom. It worked with WordPress. It just seems to be easier, and I probably intend to actually moving back onto AWS at some point when I get a technical co-founder. But for right now, I just wanted something simple, again, just to make it easier. So where I'm struggling right now is to find a WordPress theme that I can build upon, that I can customize, so that I have something that I can show people, especially if I am looking for a technical co-founder. Sometimes it's easier to show what you're trying to get at instead of just verbally explaining it. So that is what I'm doing, but I haven't quite found the theme that I like, and or it's not customizable enough. So then I went down this wormhole of maybe do I actually just do WP Bakery and make a site myself, but again, that's very time consuming for what I'm looking to do. So I might just go with one of the themes that is the most like what I'm trying to achieve, and then again, find that technical co-founder and go from there. It could be a disaster, and I am a little bit worried about putting the money down for something that it won't work. But again, I think that's that soft launch. You just need to start getting something out there and then building from there. So that's where I'm at right now. I watched a few more of the YC videos. One that I found to be very interesting is the one on metrics and business models. And I think I'm going to follow what they suggest. I think that it's smart. It's actually stuff that I've seen in the startups that I've worked at. So it is the most likely the payment model I'll go with is more of a subscription model than any of the others. Marketplace was another option, but we'll see. I mean, again, things can be built upon over time and how customers want to be invoice or pay, etc. But subscription model seems like the easiest so far. Anything else? I'm looking forward to continuing conversations with individuals I've already spoken with and potentially meeting a few technical co-founders. I have a few more phone calls that I need to put out to just connections to see if they know anybody. But that's really the next big step. My plan is to launch the, or I should say, submit for the YC summer next year. And hopefully by then I'll have MVP as well as hopefully maybe even some paying subscribers. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. But that's it for now, and I'll keep you updated.